The technical commercial environment is incredibly varied. In fact, it's an excellent training ground for communication skills. Each new encounter is an experience. No two customers are the same. But to learn in these quite chaotic conditions, some kind of organizing principle is needed. And this is what STMicro was searching for when I started working with them in 2009. We ended up putting together a training course on best practices for applications engineers. One of our top priorities was to bring structure to a job that's often done ad hoc, somewhat heroically. So, in this first course, we introduced a framework of 4 processes to describe key AE tasks. This was the foundation stone of our prototype methodology. It's not visible today, but it provided the starting point and some principles for everything that's happened since.
We were using consultants from all over the world to roll out a new program to train our teams in the field. It was relatively easy to fill the sales and marketing part. However, applications was a bigger problem. There was simply no training available on the market. So we worked with ICONDAs to develop a new program called Professional Application Skills, which we then deployed and rolled out to our application teams worldwide. We spent a lot of time on the definition of the role of an application engineer, which we saw as being much wider than engineering, and at the same time much different than a sales role. We then included tools and processes into the new courses to reflect this scope and vision, and I'm happy to see that it's still embodied in ICON9.
Today, we have ICON9, a robust methodology. It's widely used with really solid theory, tools, and examples. So, how did this come about? Firstly, there was the experience with the original process framework. This taught me a lot about the subtle mixture of structure and flexibility required by customer-facing work. I'd been doing this job for many years, but capturing what I did wasn't so easy. The methodology that's emerged is like a natural language. It has a grammar evolved for a specific culture, for customer-facing engineers. And just as with English or Chinese, you have to adapt the language and grammar to circumstances. Then there were the fundamentals. ICON9 has a lot in common with methodologies from other professions. During their development, the ICON9 tools morphed into engineering-oriented versions of associated techniques, from sales, psychology, and coaching, for example. Each of these disciplines is concerned with communication, but they come at the subject from very different angles. Little by little, exploring the commonalities between domains revealed the fundamentals underlying all of them. It was a bit like rediscovering Newton's laws of motion, but for communication. ICON9 is the result of my personal experiences in the industry, honed through training courses I've delivered for industry leaders. ICON9 incorporates their feedback and experience to provide you with a pragmatic, widely applicable approach for your teams to effectively manage their customers. To find out more, you can go to these web pages or simply give me a call.